Welcome to Affinity Photo. We're going to take a look at the haze removal filter. Now, in this example image here, we can see there's a significant amount of haze as we move towards the background of the image. So if I go up into the filters menu here and choose haze removal, we'll instantly notice quite a dramatic difference. We can turn on the split preview option here to see the before and after. So we can tweak these settings here. Distance controls the overall fall off of the haze removal. So as you drag it to the left, you're limiting the amount of haze removal, and as you drag it to the right, it's gradually moving all the way to the back of the image. Strength, as it suggests, controls the overall strength of the haze removal. Be careful in finding a good balance with haze removal, because if we look in here, we've got a lot of chrominance noise as a result of this dehazing. So you might find there's quite a bit of noise hiding in those areas of your image. To tackle this, you can either use more conservative settings here, or you can do some noise reduction after you've done your haze removal. Okay, and finally, exposure correction allows you to correct for any difference in exposure as a result of removing the haze. So we'll see the original image here is quite bright. Once we've removed the haze, it becomes a bit darker and murkier. We can drag the slider up to gradually raise the exposure of the image, or if we want, we can actually reduce the exposure further. It's up to you and what kind of effect you're trying to achieve. So I can go ahead, click apply, and I've successfully removed all this foggy haze from my image. As I mentioned before, I could then go in and run some noise reduction here just to get rid of all this chrominance noise. Again, if we quickly have a look at this filter with another image, with this one, the haze is perhaps less obvious. You wouldn't particularly think to use the haze removal filter on this necessarily. But again, if we go in and use haze removal, you'll see we can actually pull back quite a bit of detail, and it's made the colours much punchier. And the effect you get here from using haze removal is going to differ somewhat to if you try to pull back this detail using traditional adjustments like curves and levels. So again, we can turn on a split preview and see our before and after, and we can then click apply and go on to make further adjustments. So there's a quick rundown of the haze removal tool. If you have any images that were taken in murky or wet and rainy weather, you should really try the filter on those. It'll make quite a difference. If you have any questions or queries, please don't hesitate to ask on the official Affinity forums. Thank you for watching.